And in this segment, we're going to be talking about some of the tax changes in 2016 that you may want to know about. The first thing, I think I've got 12 different changes here. I'll try to get through all of them. Affordable Care Act changes for individuals. Penalties are going to rise again. I hate that, but penalties are rising, hitting $695 per adult, or 2.5% of your income. A family maximum will apply to the per person amount, but the $2,085 amount will be substantially higher than the $975 that was in 2015. Number two, tax brackets are rising slightly. For 2016, the brackets are rising up to about 0.4% of what they were. And there's going to be a seventh federal income tax bracket of 39.6%. Let's just move on to number three. Standard deductions are going up for head of household filers. Standard deductions are going up for head of household filers. The low inflation rate kept standard deductions for most taxpayers steady in 2016 from the 2015 levels, including the single, married filing jointly, and married filing separately statuses. For those who qualify as head of household, the standard deduction will rise $50 to $9,300 in 2016. And number four, personal exemptions are rising. The personal exemption that taxpayers are entitled to take on their tax returns will go up by $50 in 2016. That will give everyone an exemption amount of $4,050. Number five, contribution limits on health savings accounts are going up also. The health savings accounts, it lets people with high deductible health plans set money aside on a pre-tax basis to cover the cost of their health care. For 2016, the contribution limit for individual policies, that's going to stay at $3,350, but the maximum contribution for family policies is going to rise by $100 to $6,750. Now, number seven on our list, the exemption from the alternative minimum tax is higher. This tax has struck a growing number of taxpayers, making the exemption amount more important than ever. Single taxpayers will see their alternative minimum tax exemptions go up to $300 in 2016 to a total of $53,900, while joint filers will see a $500 boost to $83,800. And number eight on our list, the estate tax exemption, that's also heading upward. Everything is heading upward. The lifetime exemption amount for the gift and estate tax is tied to inflation, and it is slated to rise next year as well. And number 10 on our list, increase in identity theft, which is, I think, who hasn't been touched by identity theft? I know my family has, and I know other people that have outside of my family. Under the new policies announced by the IRS, taxpayers may receive a letter when the service stops suspicious tax returns that have indications of involving identity theft, but contain legitimate taxpayer name and or Social Security number. The IRS has agreed to reverse its policy and provide identity theft victims with copies of the fraudulent tax returns. Number 11 on our list, new filing deadlines. In observance of Emancipation Day on Friday, April 15th, 2016, taxpayers will have until April 18th, 2016 to file their 2015 individual tax returns and make their first 2016 estimated tax payment.